But for real though, bro, I don't know if you've been anywhere else, but that's the thing I love about here is that wall squat I do. Is it helping my knee? Yeah. Is it helping my calves, my Achilles? Yeah, but it's helping. It's training.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
We've been a lot through the years through just training and tuning up, and even like how you mentioned training at other facilities. You would come here to complement all of that, and that's my style. I'm a big believer in there's not only one way to train, but you have to make everything work together in a cooperative fashion. Thinking about that, we've also been through a lot of injuries, recovery, rehabbing, and all of that. What are some of the things that you've learned, I guess, through those injuries and that process of recovering and taking care of your body?
Yeah. Well, it's like you said, I've learned a lot of things. And one of the most important things that I've learned is what you just said. What works for me might not necessarily work for you.
Exactly.
Ways that I recover and the methods that I go through in order to recover may not work for you.
Yes.
Like for me, I'm a big cold tub guy. Dwight Freeney never got in a cold tub. He was a straight hot tub stretch guy. But I felt that for me, the cold tub worked for me.
Yes.
Contrasting worked for me. So whatever I felt worked for me is what I need to stick to. I think a lot of the times younger people try to mimic exactly what so-and-so is doing. And that's a good thing. But do that, but find out what best works for you and then take that. Don't take everything that he knows.
Yes, exactly.
You grab bits and pieces from everything, from every person. Okay, I like the way Eric Weddle studies this film. I like the way Phillip Rivers does this. I like the way Drew Brees visualizes. I like the way Michael Thomas, competes. I like the way, just different things. You just grab,
just taking things,
but don't try to duplicate exactly what somebody's doing because they're a different person than you.
Yes.
And you never want to be a copy of somebody. Other thing that I learned is the importance of flexibility, the importance of being elastic, like how we talked about. We talk about that the rubber band. The farther I can pull that rubber band back, the harder and more violent that snap will be. If I can only pull that rubber band back just a little, I can't hurt a fly.
Exactly.
But if I can pull my rubber band all the way back like this, then it becomes a slingshot, and whoever's on the other end of that rubber band is going to hurt. So I've learned that, okay, this is what my body needs to do, so I need to be flexible. And then I've also taken it a step further when I know that my body's not at that state yet. Okay, now I gotta, what do I have to do to get it there? Drew. This is tight, this is feeling a little weird. What I gotta do? Okay, hold this for 3 minutes or do this 3 times for 1 minute, and just stuff to get me back to square one, like how we talked about, just to reset everything. And that's some of the things that I've learned when it comes to my injuries, because the injuries thing has been the most frustrating part for me in my career.
Even mentally,
it just plays on a game with you, especially if you're coming for some of that. I mean, I had my nicks and bruises in football, but in college I never missed a game. And then I get to the NFL, and then things start racking up. And that's the thing is when injuries start racking up, majority of the time it's because of it's still recovering from the first one.
Yes, that's true.
And so you have to go all the way back. Instead of treating the symptoms, what's the problem? What's the cause of what everything is? Okay, my hip is tight. Well, your hip may be tight, but it's because of something else. Instead of just treating the hip, find out what's the root of the problem and address it. And going back to what we were talking about before with pro, I think that's what we do a great job here is not just poking at the symptoms. It's finding out, okay, your ankle hurts. Well, it's because your hip is tight, and this hip is tight because your core is weak. You know what I mean?
It's all of those connecting factors. And I think what you touched on earlier, it's good for the younger athletes to hear that you take kind of the best of the best and you find out what works for you. Because all of our conversations, I mean, I tell you my professional opinion, but then it always follows up with, well, what are you feeling? Because it doesn't matter what I think, that's not what you're feeling. I think that's one thing for younger athletes to learn from, but even for professionals too, is yeah, you're gonna have your own style and way of treating, but I gotta consult with you because it's your body. No one understands your body more than you do.
Right.
And I think that's one of the big connecting pieces of the puzzle that we, take a look at here is that constantly I'm communicating with you, like what do you think's working or what do you think's not working? Because we're gonna adjust it accordingly, and of course I'm gonna make sense and let you know what I think is best.
Well, that's a credit to you though, because as you know from your past experiences as a trainer where you've been, not all trainers are like that.
True.
Like I know my body. But there's a lot of trainers that when I say, hey, I still feel this or I still feel that or that, I don't know if that's working. A lot of them will say, keep doing it. And I'm trying to wait. I know how this is supposed to feel. So if you're doing this to me and it's not feeling better, then you have to explain it to me. Because what I'm feeling, it's just not making sense right now. So that's a credit to you, bro, and Pro, because you guys listen. And if it's supposed to be the way that we're feeling it, you explain it like, okay, you are going to feel a little more sore because this, and this. It's not, it should work in a week. You listen to what we're saying. You listen to, okay, this is what's going on so that you can address and maybe customize or make a little changes here or there to finally pinpoint like, okay, this is what it is. And then we can attack it.